Hi everyone, Wayne Mahmood from Beaumont Sports and Spinal Group. Happy New Year. This is our first newsletter of 2012 and I've got an absolute cracker of a subject for you. Our subject today relates to teenage footwear, and there's a problem out there right now. Kids, teenagers in particular, are wearing shoes that are inadequate to support their feet. That's causing problems in their ankle, their knee, hip joints, lower back, and even right up to the neck. The problem is they're wearing shoes like these. The Vans or Dunlop Volleys, as we used to call them in my day, have no adequate support for kids' feet. They have three problems mainly. Number one, the heel. The heel cup here should give you supports because your heel lands on the ground first in what we call heel strike, and it should be supported so that it doesn't roll in too much, and also gives you some support under the heel. The problem with the heels in here, in the heel cups, is they're flimsy. Nothing happens. They can do whatever you want with them here. The heels will roll in, roll out, and collapse. As you can see, there's nothing stopping you at all from doing whatever you want with your heel as it lands. Then we've got a problem with the actual sole itself. The sole is very flimsy. If you can do this with your shoe, that means that your foot will do whatever it wants to when you're running, when you're walking, or standing. Another issue is that the foot can do anything it wants to because the shoe will be able to do this. If you can do this to a pair of shoes, the shoe isn't going to be any good for your kids whatsoever. So, what's the problem with the shoe doing all these things? Well, the problem is that your foot normally pronates or rolls in. That happens all the time. That's a normal foot. The trouble is 70% of us will overpronate or over roll in. You know, people who've got flat feet, well, you go one step further and they roll in and the whole leg will roll in with you as well. That can create problems for the ankle, the knee, hip, lower back, and even right up into the neck as well. So the problem with these shoes is they don't adequately support kids' feet, or anyone's feet for that matter. So your test is, when you're buying a pair of shoes, if you can do this to them, and if you can do this, and if you can do this to them, that means they're no good. Shoes like this should be banned. I'm anti-Vans, and for a good reason. I hope you found that very useful, and look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.